Hello everyone, this is Priyanka here. We are discussing business law subject. Okay, we have discussed, on the basis of performance, on the basis of validity, on the basis of creation. Contracts we have discussed in our previous class. Let's we discuss about what are the essential. This is very important questions in long answers also. There is chance to get this kind of questions and in this question only even the whatever the subheadings is there in this topic in short answers also there is chance to get. So we are going to discuss about you know essentials of a valid contract. Okay, under AICA, Indian Contract Act 1872, we are discussing about what are the essentials for a valid contract. I hope you people already remember that in our previous class, on the basis of validity, on the basis of enforceability, we have discussed about the valid contract, void contract, voidable contracts. So we have discussed right on the basis of validity. Now we are going to discuss about what are the essentials for a valid contract. Valid contract. What is the meaning of valid? Valid means which can be done. The agreement which can be done, which can be implemented. That is known as the valid contract. Here, what are the essentials for this valid contract? Okay, offer and acceptance. This is the first essential in a valid contract. This is the first essential elements of a valid contract. What is the first one? Offer and acceptance. Offer and acceptance. Offer means what? Offer. There is a offer. For example, we are passing from a road. You saw maybe saw an offer, buy one and get one. It is an offer. Okay, the shopkeeper is giving to his customers, buy one and get one free. It is an offer, right? So there should be offer and acceptance. Acceptance means those who will accept the offer, those who are willing to involve in the offer. Acceptance, right? So offer and acceptance is the first essential element in valid contract. What is it? Offer. And after that offer, acceptance. Okay. And the second one is intention to create legal relationship. Intention. This is the first, second essential elements, that intention to create legal relationship. I already said it should be lawful object. It should be legal. It should not be illegal. If it illegal means it's not acceptable. It is not comes under the valid contract. It should be legal relationship. It should be a legal relationship. For example, buyer and seller is there. So buyer came to seller. In exchange, he given some money, and seller had given what the product that buyer want. Exchange has happened, right? Okay. If the same purchaser, the same buyer will come and give duplicate notes, duplicate money, that's going to be valid? No, it is not a legal. Okay, it is not a legal relationship, right? It should be legal relationship. It should not illegal relationship. Now, what is the second point? Intention to create legal relationship. Now, lawful consideration. What did you understand by this lawful consideration? Consideration means here seller acts, he's expecting money, exchange of money. Then he will give the goods to the buyer. Buyer is expecting in consideration what? He will give money and he will take the goods, right? This is comes under the consideration. What do we call? Consideration. So lawful consideration and capacity of parties. Now you can see capacity of parties. Capacity of parties means here to when we can call it as a valid agreement or a valid contract is that person should be major, not minor. He or she should major. Okay. who are not mentally disabled. Okay, who are not mentally disabled. Okay, so capacity of parties also we will see. Example, I will give you an example for this topic, capacity for parties. Example, house for sale. Okay, okay, some around it's 20 lakhs. Okay, so house for sale. So here he offer kept in market that house for sale is for 20 lakhs. So who can take that house? Who having 20 lakhs lump sum amount, or who can pay through EMI option by doing some little amount down payment, or who is already salaried, who are employees. So majors, they have to be major, not minor. Okay, they have capacity of parties we will see, right? There should be capacity of parties. Okay, then only we can call it as a valid contract. If the person is mentally disabled means mental status is not up to mark. Okay, maybe his mental person. Okay, who not doing any job. Okay, who's telling nonsense, who's talking nonsense, who not having job, who not salaried, who not having any properties. He's not a major. He's a minor. Do we consider him as a capacity of parties? No, we will not consider. We will consider invalid contract, to whom we will consider capacity of parties also we will see. This is also one essential element. This is also one of the essential element. What is the capacity of parties? Now free consent. Free consent means there should be free consent. There should be not any coercion. There should not be any fraud. There should not any misrepresentation. Okay, and any misleading should be not there. It should be free consent. Free consent means just now I given house for sale. House for sale means maybe A will see. Okay, B will see, C will see, D will see. N number of parties. Okay, n number of parties came and saw this house, who have a capacity, who are willing to pay whole amount. They can buy that free consent. Okay, it's free consent. Anyone can see, and who are able to take that project, they can take it. Okay, it should not that only hey you have to come with knife or gun to the owner, and he will misleading, or like making him to uh, sign on documents. It should not happen. It should be not consent. It should be free consent for all customers. If so happen, house owner having a full authority that he can go to police station and file case against the this fellow is doing like this. Okay, he's scaring me. Okay, I having threat by A. He can file a case against on A. Okay, free consent. Valid contract means it should be free consent. It should not consent. It should be free consent. Everyone can come and see. Okay. Now, lawful object. Lawful object, I already said, it should be lawful object. It should be not unlawful object. It should be not illegal object. Okay. It should not unlawful object. It should be lawful object. This should considered by all in society. It should lawful. It should not unlawful. Okay. And certainty of terms. There will be certainty of terms. If you are going to any showroom, if you are booking any vehicle, you supposed to need sign some documents of that particular company. Or else if you are going to hospital, before going to surgery, they will ask us that do signature here in this document, in that document, yes or no. This is all our certainty of terms. Okay, terms and conditions will be there, right? That also should be taken into consideration into in a valid contract. Okay, certainty we call it as a certainty of terms. And coming to possibility of performance. Possibility, there should be possibility of a performance. Okay, if the person agrees that he joined as a doctor, okay, after having MBBS certificate in a hospital, that he have to cure the patients. Okay, he have ability to diagnose the problems by what he is suffering. Okay, Possibility of performance. There should be possibility of performance, right? It's simply like 10th class or inter-second fellow have came and sitting on chair and okay, I will prescribe some medications. You follow that. Do he's having any authority to do that? No. There should be, possibility of performance to do any duty or any responsibility. Okay, then only it can call it as a valid contract. Okay, this is a very important question, friends. Please remember, these are the essential elements. Essential means which is important. Okay, compulsory elements. This is the compulsory elements. Essential elements of a valid contract: offer and acceptance, intention to create, legal relationship, lawful consideration, capacity of parties, free consent, lawful object, certainty, okay, certainty of terms, possibility of performance, possibility of performance. These are the essential elements of a valid contract. Please subscribe, follow, share, like. Okay, thank you so much. Wish you all the best.